Alright folks, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Lee the Evil Wizard. Welcome. And in today's video we're looking at the second amp sim from the guys over at Ugritone. This is the I'll probably mess this up a few times, but this is the Retkifier. So let's check this out. This is the newest amp sim from Ugritone. Been out a couple of weeks now, so it's their newest amp sim, and as you can see, it's based off a dual rectifier. Now, I'm not going to go through all the little things on in the program itself because we've done that on the first one on the dime. But we'll have a look at the amp and one or two other things as well. So here's the amp itself. As you can see, it looks like a dual rectifier or a Retkifier. It's 3 channels, so you've got the red, the orange and the clean. So basically clean, sort of a highish gain, crunchy highish gain, and then an extreme high lead gain tone, or channel should I say. You've got gain and your master volume there, 3-band EQ, depth and presence, and an output. And at the bottom of the GUI here, here's all your effects. So you can have all sorts of different pedals. I'll show you what you can get in a second. And your IRs. So for this preset, it's just a basic setup. A gate. Well, they've got a gate and a noise suppressor, tube screamer, the amp, and a cab. Maybe an EQ in the loop. I don't think you need much more else than that, just for a basic tone. At the top, there's all your presets, so we'll go through those, and you can make your own presets up and save them. It does have a built-in tuner, notifications. That takes you to the shop, although it's only demo at the minute, and there's your settings. Like I say, at the bottom, this is where you can add all your effects and your amp, etc. if you want to build a preset up from scratch. All you do is just press any of the plus buttons. So you've got your 2 amps there, or your cabs on your IR player. We'll have a look at that as well in a bit, because they have made a change to that. Some little effects, and there's all your pedals. Let's grab a guitar and see how this bad boy sounds. So this first preset we're going to have a look at is the American Metal. As you can hear, that's quite a chuggy chunky sound. But let's see if this does actually sound like a rectifier. We'll take that tube screamer out. Yeah, I would say that sounds like a rectifier. And what I did forget to say is, as with the original Dime 100, this is made in association with Vadim Taranov from Vata Amps. So if you put that tube screamer in, it sort of tidies that low end up a bit. So that's the American Metal. So this is the American Rhythm. Basically got the same setup, but we're on the middle channel with a bit less gain, but we have got the 10-band EQ in there, but we have got a bit more drive on the tube screamer. So yeah, that's another chunky one. As you has got a bit less gain, even though the gain is turned up on the Tube Screamer. The next one is American Twang. As you see, we've got all the same pedals in the front, but we're on the clean channel, and we've got a tremolo, and we've got some reverb in there. That sounds quite nice. The next one is the Bright Clean effects. So I've got chorus, delay, and reverb in the front this time. Obviously, we're on the clean, and we've got some EQ in there. As you can hear, they're not just all high gain tones, although I think this next one is King something. So I think we can guess what this is based off. As you can see, this one's definitely scooped. But I'll let you make your own minds up if that's based on a certain guitar tone. So this one is pure clean verb. Well, as you see, we've got some reverb and other bits and pieces in there. Obviously, we're on the clean channel again. And then we've just got a pure clean without the reverb on. Let's just go back to the American rhythm. We'll bypass the cabs. Sounds lovely, that, doesn't it? So we'll add the IR player. There's no IR in there at the minute, so you can add any of the IRs that's actually built into the program, or if you set it to a certain folder, or if you import any of your own IRs into this folder, any third-party IRs, they will show up in here as well. Alright, with the original version, you don't have to turn the faders down this time. It doesn't blow your eardrums out. So you can have any of these. Or you can have a bit of a combination. And then you can just blend them in as you see fit. So, there you go. You've heard some examples of the Retkifier. Let's see what it sounds like in the mix. So there you go, folks. That was the Retkifier from Ugritone. What do I think about this thing? Does it get the wizard seal of approval? Or does it get the finger of doom? Oh yes, it gets the wizard's seal of approval. Yeah, it sounds like a rectifier. For me, some of the presets, some of the higher gain presets, I think you could, like with a lot of amp sims, especially with high gain stuff, it can get a bit fizzy on that top end, but that's why you put EQ and everything in. Personally, I would turn the gain down a touch on some of them, but that's just personal to me. Somebody else out there might like the gain turned up, but apart from that, that's the only really gripe I've got. It would perhaps would have been nice to have a separate tone stack for each individual channel, or for it to reset and then you can set it, like sometimes with some other amp sims that have a setup like this, like with something like Audio or so, where you've got different amps on different channels, but when you flick it over to a different channel, you can have different settings for the tone stack. That perhaps would have been nice. That may be something to work on in the future. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. I'll leave a link to the Ugritone website down in the description so you can go and check this out for yourselves. And if you want to grab yourself some Evil Wizard merch, there's a link to the merch store in the description. But that's all from me, folks. I will catch you in the next one. Right folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. You can follow me on social media and you can get my music online, and if you want to support the channel, there's Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal links. They're all down in the description. Click up here to subscribe and click the link down there for videos that you may not have seen. Keep it loud and keep it heavy.